Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
I have a very active family, and those activities can lead to injuries. Whether on a soccer field or in a gym, accidents happen. For all imaging procedures like x-rays, CAT scans, or an MRI, we trust Iowa Radiology. They're professional, have the latest technology, and are really great with my kids. Got questions? Call or text today, or visit iowaradiology.com. See why more and more families choose Iowa Radiology. Their focus is our good health.
Good evening and welcome to Waukee High School, where we have a marquee matchup tonight, boys and girls here, as the Johnston Dragons come into Waukee looking to get some road victories, while the two Waukee teams look to stay undefeated in this young season thus far. Waukee girls at 3-0, ranked number 1. Johnston 1-0. They had just played their first game. They're ranked number 2 in the girls' rating, so it should be a good ball game here tonight. In the first one for the girls, question is, can they slow down Waukee? They're averaging 80 points a game in the first 3. They beat Ankeny 81-38 in a game you saw here on CISN.TV back on December 21st. Beat Council Bluffs 85-29, and then Dowling Catholic 75-50 on Tuesday night. So they've been rolling right out of the gate. For Johnston, they picked up the win over Valley 60-37 to open up the season. So it's not their first game, but just one game under their belt. So we'll see if that experience helps out Waukee here tonight as they take on Johnston. And looking at the rest of the ratings here, Waterloo West in at number 3 behind Waukee and Johnston. Centennial at 4, Southeast Polk at 5, Cedar Falls at 6, Iowa City West and City High at 7 and 8, Davenport North at 9, Roosevelt of Des Moines at 10, then other CIML teams, Dowling Catholic at 12, Valley at 13, Indianola at 14, and the girls' high school ratings. And both these teams warming up, getting ready for some basketball here tonight. They have some fans in, and we'll be talking with Waukee Activities Director Jim Dewey coming up at halftime. Talk with him a little bit about that rule change and what that will mean, if it means anything right now for spectators coming into these ball games to start with. So let's take a break. We'll do that. We'll come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Here at Waukee High School on CISN.TV, ready for a big matchup here tonight. Number 1 and number 2. They settled it on the court for the title last year, and Johnston took that game, and Waukee's coming back. They want to get back there, and they want to take home the big trophy this time around. And They right now have the target as number 1 on their back. Johnston coming in at number 2. Some players to watch tonight for the Johnston girls. Anna Gosling, she's averaging 10.2 points per game, shooting 52% from the floor, 42 from three-point range. For Waukee, Lindsay Kelderman, 13 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists per game for Lindsay Kelderman as she comes in, and she's one of the Keldermans that we'll see here tonight, Lindsay and Peyton, and pretty much similar lineup for Waukee. A few changes for Johnston off that championship team, but should be a good basketball game here tonight, and we'll see how it goes, up and down. I have not had a chance to see Johnston play. I've seen Waukee and know they can run, they can gun, they can do a little bit of everything here offensively and defensively. They'll come out and they'll trap you and press you all over the place, and we'll see how Johnston handles that tonight. And might be a little bit of a difference there. Now, Waukee, 2 of their games came right before Christmas, and then they beat Dowling Catholic the other night 75-50, where Johnston just beat Valley 60-37. So just one game, a little more game experience for Waukee coming out, but sometimes that matters, sometimes it doesn't. We'll see what happens here tonight as we get ready for basketball. And then the boys coming up, that should be a good one. The Waukee boys number 1, and we'll see them take on Johnston here tonight and see if Johnston can give them a test, as they haven't really had one yet this season, and we'll see how that all plays out as 2 teams coming over and getting ready for the introductions here in just a bit as we get started with girls high school basketball on CISN.TV. What a break for the anthem. Let's do this. We'll take our final break, and we'll come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn. But the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Cheerleaders for Waukee tonight: Kayla O'Donnell, Dana Hayes, Lauren Weber, Leah Rossenbaum, Amari Myers, and Amber Sheriff. Now it's time for the starting labs. First for the visitors from Johnston, number 4, Zoe Buchan. Number 14, Kinsey Schilling. Number 20, Anna Gosling. Number 23, Aaliyah Riley. Number 42, Jada Jimpy. Head coach of the Dragons, Mr. Chad Schilling.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lights out.
And now it's time to reach the starters for your Waukee Warriors. A 5'6" senior, number 2, Lindsay Kelderman. 5'8" senior, number 10, Katie Dinavere. 5'8" senior, number 14, Peyton Kelderman. 5'10" junior, number 32, Reagan Bartholomew. 5'9" senior, number 34, Megan Kearney. Head coach of the Warriors, Chris Jess.
And we're about ready to get basketball underway here at Waukee. Number 1 versus number 2. Girls class 5A. Both teams in the huddle getting their last minute instructions. Coach Gillick and Coach Guess there. Thanks for watching here on CISN.TV. We've got a good lineup coming up for you throughout the season here for basketball, as likely one or probably both of these two teams will be over at the well come state tournament time. Jomfy at 6'1" is in there against Bartholomew at 5'10" to jump it up, and Jimfrey rather controls the tip for Johnston. Looks like, well, man-to-man. I thought it, well, no, that's a zone defense, looks like. Hard to tell as those top players are coming up. Shot up and no good by Jimfrey. Rebound comes down to Waukee. Here's Dinnerbeer with it over to Kelderman. Schieberl's down, kicks it out. Bartholomew in. Goes back over to Lindsay Kelderman. Dinnerbeer, stop and go. Bounce pass, backdoor cut. Cross court for 3. No good. Rebound. Ernie's underneath. Puts it up. Had to try to get around Jimfy underneath there. Now here comes Gosling up inside to Jimfy. Up and under and good, and she's got him on the board for the first 2 points of the ball game. Johnston takes the early lead. Here's a 3, left side, good! Rattles home for Lindsay Kelderman. She's 3 of 8 on the season so far from three-point range, make it 4 of 9. Right around, well, that's over 40%, and there's going to be a blocking foul. Looked like the strip might have been clean, but they called then a blocking foul on the floor, and that'll go
32, Reagan Bartholomew.
Bartholomew, her first, and the team's first here. And they'll inbound it under the basket. Was not a shooting foul. Jimfrey with it. Gets it off to Riley. She drives the lane, kicks it outside. Gosling looked at the 3, now over. Buchan back in, out for three, round the cylinder, and no good, but rebounded by Buchan. Jimfrey fakes a shot against Ernie, then pulls it back. Good tight defense. It is man-to-man defense now. Into Jimfrey. She goes up against Ernie, has it blocked out of bounds. Wow. Ernie at 5'9", goes straight in there and blocks Jimfrey at 6'1". And I think she had the ball down a little bit, not allowed Ernie to get on. Now the throw in, and it's out of bounds. Not a great throw in as the pressure defense forces a turnover on Jillick. Here comes Waukee. Leading 3-2. Behind the back, but take it away. Gosling all the way down and up and good. And Johnston takes the lead back on a Gosling bucket. They almost throw it into the backcourt. Ernie comes away with it, gets it to Dinnebeer, drives the lane, has to contort and gets it around Jimfrey. Wow. Dinnebeer gives him a 1-point lead. She had to really contort it. Here's Jimfrey for long range, and it's right through. Didn't even ruffle the net. And Johnson back up, and a foul on the drive. There, I think on Aaliyah Riley, her first, and the team first here. On Johnson, they'll throw it out deep to Bartholomew. Over to Ernie. I think I misidentified Bartholomew as Ernie before. They both have that long ponytail. 34-32. That's Ernie with it. She drives, stops, looking for some help there. Gets it to Kelderman. Lindsay Kelderman. Cross court, trying to get it to Peyton and threw it away. So we're seeing some defense played early here by both these teams. As Johnston now forces a turnover, and they'll come out in full court pressure. Waukee will on the inbound. They get it into Leah Riley, the freshman, 5'8" freshman. Brings it up. For Johnston, they lead by 2. She backs it in, kicks it out. Looking for Jimfrey, and that one's a little short. She hit the 3 the last time down, but misses it this time. And down the lane, and up Kelderman has it blocked away. Jimfrey says no, not happening, and she knocks it out of bounds. Jada Jimfrey, the 6'1" junior. Into Kelderman, back out to Dinnebeer, into the lane. She gets bumped, and the blocking foul will be called, I think, against Gosling. No, who are they? They call it on Buchan. Dinnebeer to the line. That one rattles out for Dinnebeer. Been 8 of 9 from the free throw line to start out the season here, and hits that one. Makes it a 7-6 game. 2-point lead's been the biggest here. And that's what Johnson had until that free throw. Here's Riley. She'll put up the 3. No good. Long rebound. Battled for. Pulled out of there by Bartholomew. She somehow stayed in bounds and got it away. Johnston back quickly, not letting Waukee run. Kelderman. Lindsay in. Now gets it off to Dinnebeer. Back over to Lindsay Kelderman. To Ernie. Ernie looking for Bartholomew down on the block. Jimfrey all over her. Now they'll bring it back up. 2-3 zone by Johnston. Peyton Kelderman dribbles in, around and up, and then blocked from behind by Jimfrey. Jimfrey cleans that one up. As Kelderman made the nice move, thought she had an open shot, but Jimfrey comes right in there and swats it away. Good look into the basket to Dinnebeer. She puts it up and good. Back the other way comes Johnston, now trailing by 1. Biggest lead that Waukee has had so far in the game. Looking inside for Jimpy, not there, guarded by Ernie. Now they go back out for three, is good. Buchan for three. And it's 10-8, Johnston. Here's Dennebeer. Gets it up top to Ernie. Dennebeer looking to get around that screen. Now down the lane. Gets it through Jimpy. Almost got it to go. She had to kind of block that with her body to keep from getting blocked. And then Bartholomew picks up the personal. Her second team foul, too.
Johnston lineup, 33, Emma Hampton. 24, Molly Nelk.
Emma Hampton and Molly Nelk in for Johnston, and Waukee. Well, she didn't get in before the buzzer. We'll have a sub for Waukee at the next stoppage. That'll be Cameron Weirs. No, now she comes back. They're going to change that. Over to Jimpy. She drives against Ernie. Back into the lane, kicks it out. Over to Buchan. Down to Hampton. Hampton dribbles it out. Out wide to Gosling. Jimpy up top tried the rocker step, but didn't work. Now back outside. And heavy pressure by Dennebeer on defense. And taken away. Break out the other way. Bartholomew will stop and just put it up for the bucket. Her first two. And we have our first tie of the night here. 10-all. With 1:30 to play in the first quarter. Been a good defensive quarter. Into Jimpy on the block. Knocked away by Kelderman. Snuck in there from behind. If you're tall, you got to keep that ball up in the air because those fast guards will strip you, and they did that time. Up to Kelderman. Back over to Kelderman for three. No good. Gets her own rebound on the long rebound out. Back out to Kelderman. That was Peyton. Now Dennebeer to Ernie. 1 minute to play, first quarter, tying ball game. Here's a three, no good. Long rebound comes out to Kelderman, off the Kelderman miss. Lindsay missed it, Peyton cleaned it up. Over to Ernie. Now skip across the top to Kelderman. She almost went out of bounds, gets it to her sister. She'll drive the lane, cuts through everybody, and it's no good. Rebound comes off to Jimpy. Well, most of the shots being contested inside there. You got to watch for the blocks. With Jimpy roaming across inside there. Looks like Johnston may play for one shot here. Over on the wing. Now back up top to Buchan. Over to Gosling. Down to Hampton. Hampton will put up the three. No good. Short. Rebound comes out to Bartholomew. Gets it off. Kelderman up to Ernie. 1 second. Puts up the three. Oh, rattles out. It would have counted had it gone. But we'll go to the second quarter. Tied at 10 here on CISN.TV.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car.
Tied at 10 after one quarter here at Waukee. Waukee Warriors hosting Johnston. Number 1 Waukee, number 2 Johnston. In a rematch of the title game that Johnston took. And they'll inbound at Waukee in the white uniforms on the far side and bring it in. Johnston in the dark uniforms here tonight. Dennebeer across the top. Throw it inside, spinning around up, and it's blocked out as Ernie took it inside there against Hampton, and Hampton blocked it. Kick out, back around. Hampton dishes off to Buchan, up and good. And here comes Waukee. And they throw it away. Back the other way, up and good. By Leah Riley. There's a long one, good by Dinnebeer. She's got 8 and makes it a 1-point ball game. After a quick 4-0 start to the second quarter, now Dinnebeer up on defense. And they get it off over there to Riley. She says, everybody get back. Now she drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes off to Kelderman. And here's Lindsay Kelderman working up top. She gets it to Peyton. Now over to Abigail Jones is in the ball game. Dinnebeer looked at the three, but quickly the defender's up on her. Man-to-man defense by Johnston, playing it tight here. Dinnebeer lobs it across to Kelderman, Peyton Kelderman. Or excuse me, Lindsay Kelderman. Now to Ernie. Back to Lindsay. There's Peyton. Looks at the three, fakes. Gets it off to Dinnebeer. Good ball movement, but so far not finding an opening here for the shot for Waukee. To Dinnebeer. She drives in. We'll bring it back out. Being smart on offense, not forcing the shot. Peyton Kelderman with it. Cross to Dinnebeer. Dinnebeer drives down the lane, up and good. Katie Dinnebeer with the bucket. Puts Waukee back up by 1. Here's Aaliyah Riley. Gets it over to Hampton. Riley spins back in. Knocked away. All the way down. Ernie up and good. Megan Ernie with the steal and the bucket. Gives Waukee their biggest lead of the game. Another takeaway. Kelderman spins inside. Now tries to throw it back out. And Isabel Balsey gets it away. Down the baseline, and a blocking foul would called. Foul is on Ernie. Her first, team's third. So we've been seeing a lot of defense, but so far, just 3 fouls for Waukee, 2 for Johnston. So they've been playing good defense without fouling. Jimfy back in there. Gets it off to Buchan. Buchan drives between 2 defenders, and then a late foul called on the kick. And Ernie can't believe it. Or Bartholomew, rather. That's her third.
Foul 32.
Reagan Bartholomew picks up the third personal, the 4th team foul here. So we'll see if Coach Guest takes her out of there. Here's the free throw, short by Buchan. She's not shot a free throw yet this season. That was her first and chance to go to 50%. She does. And makes it 17-15. 2-point lead for Waukee. They have the ball. Here's Dinnebeer against Balsley. Up to Kelderman. Gets it off to Jones. Jones almost had it knocked away. Dinnebeer goes in against Balsley, and foul will be called. Blocking foul. Officials conferring here. They're going to call that on.
Isabella Balsley.
Isabel Balsley, her first.
Third in the Johnston lineup, 24, Molly Nelk.
Third lineup. Back in for Johnston is Molly Nelk as they bring Balsley out after she picked up the foul. Kelderman drives, has a block by Buchan, and then a foul called on Buchan.
For second, team fifth.
Or excuse me, no, that was a foul on Ernie. I saw the 4, I didn't see the 3 that he put up. That's the 15th foul now here on Waukee, so I just said it's been low fouls, but they're up to 5 here now with 3:36 to play. Johnston a chance to tie it up here, and there's a block, but they come away with it into the lanes. You got to get it out of there, and 3 seconds will be called. Yep. Nelk kind of got trapped in the lane looking for somewhere to pass the ball, and then got called on the 3-second violation. Shot was blocked by Jones, the 6'2 junior. And then she just couldn't find anywhere to go with it, Nelk. And here comes Waukee with a 2-point lead. And their 3 has been their biggest lead of the game. Over to Jones, back to Dinnebeer. Right side as they try to work it. Jimfrey on Ernie. Over to Peyton Kelderman, back to Ernie. Top to Lindsay Kelderman. Peyton Kelderman. Cut through the middle. Back to Dinnebeer. Around the horn, working it against that defense. Try to go baseline, and they're going to say it was off the hands of Kelderman. Back to Johnston. And here comes Cameron Weirs for Waukee. She was set to come in earlier, and then they called her back and sent somebody else in, but she's in the ball game now. Cameron Weirs in for Waukee. And she'll set up right inside there, working against Jimfy. Of course, with Bartholomew with 3 fouls, had to take her out. Now they try to get it into Jimfy on the elbow. They kick it back around. Looked at the 3 Gosling did. Now they lob it up to Jimfy. She's got Dinnebeer on her. Now here's a 3 left side. Good by Molly Nelk. And Johnston takes the lead by 1. Nobody's had a real big run here in this. 3 or 4 points, but then the other team reels them right back in. Here's Waukee up top. Now Dinnebeer. Kelderman, quick set and 3, short, rebound, pulled down by Jones for Waukee. Dinnebeer looks to the bench and says, let's rotate it around. Up to Jones. Dinnebeer, left wing. Looking inside. They're clogged pretty well up in that lane. And there's a push called on the drive. Kelderman drove. And I think Nelk.
14, Kinsey Gillick.
Or excuse me, Gillick. It was 14, not 24. So it'll be the 4th team foul. And Waukee inbounding under their own basket. They get it to Kelderman. To Dinnebeer. Now Peyton Kelderman. Over to Dinnebeer. Under a minute now to play. Good look inside to Kelderman, up and good. Peyton Kelderman found her wide open under the bucket. And Waukee back up by 1. Quick 3 the other way. Johnston off, no good. Jimfrey knocks the rebound around. Comes away with it, drives the lane, up and good. Jimfrey with a good pick up there. Puts Johnston back up by 1. Down the lane is Kelderman, off too hard. Put back no good by Weirs. And here comes Johnston looking to build on the 1-point lead. Their biggest, I believe, has been 3 so far tonight. Teams were tied at 10. After one quarter, they both hit about 10 points here, except for there's a 3 by Allie Ranke for 3. Off the bench comes in. There's a block. And at the half, Johnston takes a 4-point lead, their biggest lead of the game so far, 23-19. Quite a back-and-forth matchup here, number 1 and number 2. We'll take a break, come back, look at some of the first half scoring after this on CISN.TV.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn. But the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
We're at halftime. It's 23-19 Johnston over Waukee. Joining us is Waukee Activities Director Jim Dewey, and Happy New Year to you, Jim.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you also. I'm having a tough time hearing you because of the dance team music, but I think I can hear you.
Yeah, and how many times have they won the title here now, the dance
13
team?
out of the last 14 years.
Wow, that's impressive.
Very successful program for us.
Yeah. Well, how's everything gone here in the start of the new year and just with all the protocols and everything you got to go through?
Well, it's been challenging. I think any of the ADs or across the state would say that. I think we're fortunate that being in the CIML, we have a group of ADs that I think safety first, and maybe we haven't opened up quite as much as some of the other places have, but I think that's a good thing. I think the fact that we're all consistent on the message that we're sending is a good thing, and we'll see how things go, and hopefully things will continue to get better. I'm not real confident of that. It sounds like the numbers are going up a little bit again right now, but we'll just kind of we play it day by day around here, and I think everybody does. And luckily, so far we've been fortunate enough to continue to play our games and have some of our activities. So we hope that continues.
Yeah. Now the announcement that they're ending the restrictions on fans. Are you guys? What's the status on? Are you going to kind of keep what you've been doing?
Yeah, we are. As a conference,
Cool.
we're going to stay consistent with the visiting fan rule of 2 fans per athlete that's competing, and then we're leaving it up to the home teams for their discretion. But I don't think any of the teams in the CIML are going to go any further than. We're doing 4 for our home crowd, and some of them are doing per family unit. But I don't think anybody at this time is opening up past that.
But I think everybody's been pretty understanding of that, haven't they, with what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, there's those outliers. There's some people that really just don't see where we're coming from, and you got to respect their opinion, I guess, as well. But for the most part, I think the people have been understanding. We have sports. Our swimmers, for example, our swim parents, both girls and boys, they haven't got to go to any meets, and they've been very understanding. The fact that we're streaming helps, so they're at least they're able to watch the competition. But I hats off to our kids and to our parents for dealing with such a challenging time that we never in your wildest dreams would ever think that we'd be dealing with, but we are. And
I know for the kids, they want so bad to get out there and play, and it's good for them to get out there to play. So I think they've been really good, haven't they, about knowing what they have to do, and as far as kids go.
Yeah,
I know sometimes high school kids, it's hard to try to get them locked into stuff.
You bet. There's been a few exceptions where a kid forgets about the mask being up all the time, or maybe you see a picture posted where somebody didn't have the mask exactly where it needed to be. But I think for the most part, if you came to any of our practices across the board, I think anybody would be really impressed with the safety measures that our coaching staffs are taking, the cleaning that we're doing throughout practices, for example, in basketball practice, cleaning the balls. Just down the line, we're doing everything possible that we can, and knock on wood to this point, we've been in a pretty good place as far as not being too negatively affected by cases or quarantining because of contact tracing.
Well, this is an exciting game here. I know the boys should be pretty good, and this Johnston-Waukee rivalry has really kind of gotten real good here, especially the girls, hasn't it?
Well, and I think there's a lot of reasons for that. The kids know each other, so many of them play together in the AAU ranks, and your growth and everything is kind of a little similar too, isn't it? In the way there's some similarities.
The schools
you can
have
go
developed.
back 40 years, and Johnston and Waukee played against each other as 1A programs. So there's a similar track there. Another thing that's made the girls' rivalry unique is the fact that Chris and Coach Jillick, Chad, not only did Chad used to be on our staff as an assistant to Chris in basketball, but Chad being our head girls tennis coach, there were a number of years where Chris was his assistant in tennis. And so they've got a long-lasting relationship. And so I think that adds to it. And the fact that both teams are extremely talented, and I think they play a style of game that people like to watch. Defense is kind of prevailing tonight. Normally you would think these teams would really put up a lot of points, but
you look at it, 80 for Waukee averaging coming in the 60 in the first game for Johnston, but there's a lot of sometimes the high school level you don't see that good a defense. It's more of the run and gun, but man, you're seeing it here tonight.
The officials, they've been consistent, but they are letting things go, and so that adds to the ability to keep people from scoring. So,
well, we appreciate you stopping by, and we'll hopefully stick with you throughout the entire season here and get to see things culminate. And just again, appreciate you having us here, and thanks a lot, Jim.
Well, we love having you here, and you guys do a great service to all the high schools in the CIML, just with your coverage of the number of teams that you do cover. And we'd be in a bad place if we didn't have companies like you that were streaming for us.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back with the start of the second half. Stick with us. It's a tight one here on CISN.TV.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
We're back here at Waukee. 23-19. We'll run down the first half scoring for you quick here. 7 for Jada Jimfy, the lead Johnston. 4 for Zoe Buchan. 3 for Molly Nelk. 2 for Anna Gosling. 2 for Aaliyah Riley. 3 for Allie Ranke. And 2 for Isabel Balsley. For Waukee, 10 for Katie Dennebeer. 3 for Lindsay Kelderman. 2 for Peyton Kelderman, 2 for Reagan Bartholomew, and 2 for Megan Ernie. Reagan Bartholomew with 3 fouls, the only one in any foul trouble here. It was 10-10 after 1, 23-19 at the half, and we'll start with Waukee with the ball to start the second half. And we'll run down the lineups for you. We get a Giamfrey in there. She drives in, kicks it out to Riley. And as Jim Dewey mentioned, these two teams have been high scoring, but it's been a defensive game here tonight. They kick it outside for 3, off the iron, no good. Battle for it. And Dennebeer fights for it, and Buchan gets called, I think, for the foul.
On board, Zoe Buchan. Her second, team first of the half.
That's her second. First of the half. I give you this for Buchan. She's not the tallest out there, but, man, she hustles and battles and fights. And saw it there, but a little too much. She got the foul. Kelderman to Dennebeer. It's Waukee. Trails by 4. That's been the biggest lead of either team here in the ball game. Down the lane, Kelderman, and a blocking foul. I think that may go against Aaliyah Riley, the freshman. Yep. Her second. Team second.
Aaliyah Riley, her second, team second.
Since Peyton Kelderman to the free throw line, hits that one. She's 4 of 5 from the line on the season. Make it 5 of 6. Oh, whoop, looked at the wrong thing there. Yeah, no, that's right. She's 4 of 5. And misses that one. Got 3 points now. I didn't read my own handwriting, but that was right. She's 4 of 5 now. 5 of 7 on the season from the free throw line. Johnston had 2 threes in the first half, 1 of 2 for the free throw line. Waukee 1 3 and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Jimfy gets it over to Riley. Down the lane, up over. A little too strong there, and Bartholomew pulls it down. Dennebeer up to Kelderman. She decides not to drive against Jimfrey. A little bit of a size-height mismatch there. Bartholomew now drives and kicks to Ernie for 3 is good. Megan Ernie hits the 3. She's 3 of 8 from the three-point line, and a 4-0 run here by Waukee ties it up, our second tie of the game. Last one came at the end of the first quarter. 23-23. Jimfy with it. Over on the wing, Gosling. Gets it to Gillick. Now down into Jimfy. She's inside there. Tries to throw it up and draw the foul, but goes nowhere. And they're letting some contact go, but she kind of drove in between the two defenders there. Now Waukee with a chance to take the lead back. Dennebeer with it. Over to Bartholomew. Dennebeer comes back and will take it top of the key. She's directing traffic there. Wanted Kelderman to go out wide. Now they go inside to Bartholomew, and she goes up and gets the foul. Draws the foul. I think that might be on Gillick. Yep.
14,
Kinsey Gillick. Her second.
Her first, team third.
Her first. Bartholomew to the free throw line and hits it.
In the Johnston lineup, 24 volley nil.
She's shooting 70% in this young season. 7 of 10, now make it 8 of 11. Bartholomew. And then Allie Ranke back in for Johnston. Bartholomew back for another one here. And hits it. Bartholomew now with 4 points. Waukee with a 2-point lead. Their biggest tonight has been 3. Over to Ranke. Now Gosling between the legs dribble. Looks. Defense inside. Ernie's all over Jimphy there. There's a 3. Is good. Ranke couldn't find anybody inside, so she hoists the 3, and it goes, and it's the first bucket here of the second half for Johnston. Gives them a 1-point lead, and then ball will be Waukee's. Out of bounds. They're down by 1 now. It's been a back and forth game. What you'd expect out of number 1 and number 2. Dinnebeer drives baseline. Double teamed, has to get it out. Does to Kelderman. Over to Ernie. Jimphy picks her up, doesn't let her get the 3 off. That's one thing. Johnston has that length to get out there and speed to keep Waukee from hitting the 3s. They've hit just 1 here, or make it 2 here so far. Had that one by Ernie just a little bit ago. And offensive foul is called. And that's on Bartholomew. That's number 4. So Bartholomew with 4:15 to play here in the third quarter will sit down, and Abigail Jones will come in. The one thing both these teams have is a little depth on the bench, so some foul trouble doesn't necessarily kill your game. Over. Ranke now inside. Jimphy. Spin move is good. Jimphy with 9 points, leading scorer for Johnston, and they're up to a 3-point lead. Dinnebeer on the wing to Ernie. She'll dribble right through the middle by Jimphy. Now looks for some help, gets it back to Dinnebeer. Dinnebeer drives up and through, and 1. Gosling with the foul, I believe. Yep.
20, Anna Gosling. Her first team fourth.
14 foul. Dinnebeer to the line. She's got 12 points, make it 13. Here, and we're tied up at 28. Our third tie. The foul called
on 30, Abigail Jones.
On Abigail Jones.
Her first team second.
First on her, second team foul, the half on Waukee. And Dinnebeer gets pushed. She tried to tightrope it, and Nelk ran into her and picks up the foul. So now for Johnston, their 5th team foul here with 3:30 to play in the third. Puts them in a little bit of foul trouble here. Team-wise, anyway. 2 more, and Waukee's in the bonus. Hand off to Dinnebeer. Up top to Kelderman. She puts a move on, but has to pull it back as Buchan stays right with her. Over to Weirs. Now here's Kelderman for 3. Good! Peyton Kelderman for 3.
Timeout Johnston.
Timeout Johnston. Waukee gets a 3-point lead here. And it'll be a full timeout, so we'll take a break here on CISN.TV.
Focus. to define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
Here at Waukee, 3:03 to play in the third quarter. Dar Danielson with you. Waukee has taken the lead on a three-pointer. They've outscored Johnston 12-5 here. Johnston had a 4-point lead at the half, but Waukee's outscored them 12-5 to start the third quarter and have built their lead up to 3, their biggest lead so far of the ball game. 4 points. That 4-point halftime lead is the biggest for Johnston in this ball game. Johnston in the dark uniforms here, the black. Waukee in the white. And Johnston will bring it up the floor. And Johnston a little bit of a foul trouble right now team-wise with 5. 2 more, and Waukee's in the bonus. Drive, stop, and shot, and gets her own and tried to throw it off the defender, Nelk. Good move there by the sophomore, but just couldn't quite get it. Rebounded her own miss and tight roped the baseline, tried to throw it off of Waukee, but couldn't quite get it done, and now here comes Dinnebeer the other way with it. Dinnebeer over to Kelderman. That's Peyton. Gets it off to Ernie. Knocked away. She'll have to go get it in a scramble, and they're going to call Jimphy. Jimphy was behind and dove in there. And that's why they called her on the foul. If she just had to run into the Waukee player, she might have got away with it, but she dove in and bumped her, so that puts them in the 16 fouls, and the next one Waukee will be shooting. Inside to Dinnebeer, and there's a push. There'll be a shooting foul, a 1-and-1, and the foul by Balsley. Isabella Balsley, the 5'5 freshman. Dinnebeer to the line for the 1-and-1. Misses the front end. And little pressure. It's been tight pressure defense all the way, both teams here. Gosling over there now down into Jimphy on the post. Turnaround up and good. Jada Jimphy with 4 here in the third quarter. And it's a 1-point ball game. Ends a scoring drought for Johnston. And Ernie got in there, tried to pass it back out, but it went right into Jimphy. Well, bad news is a scoring drought for Johnston, but the good news is that Waukee didn't pull that far out, just a 3-point lead, so now it's a 1-point ball game, and Johnston a chance to take the lead here. Gosling with it. She'll drive through, tried to sneak through the defenders, but it's stripped by Lindsay Kelderman. Over to Peyton, long 3, doesn't get the kiss off the glass, and the rebound comes down to Emma Hampton for Johnston. She was really deep on that 3. Could have taken another dribble in, maybe. Always easy for me to say when I'm watching it. There's a drive and a shot, no good. Missed by Gosling. Rebound comes off. Dinnebeer. Dinnebeer, stop and go. Right up through by Gosling and misses it. Rebound pulled down by Ranke. Jimphy will take it. Up high against Ernie. Now she'll drive and kick. Ranke drives across, pulls up. Pops it. Allie Ranke has 8 points off the bench for Johnston and gives them the lead back here by 1 as we end the final 30 seconds here, the third quarter, and looks like Waukee will pull it out. A defensive battle, but that doesn't mean they've just been standing around. There's been a lot of action. It's been kind of a fun ball game. Both offenses forcing the defenses to move, but the shots have not come easy. Dinnebeer into Ernie, now back to Dinnebeer, looks at the 3, almost walk with it, kicks it out. Three, no good. Battled around for it, and that's the way we'll end the third quarter. Johnston 32, Waukee 31. Hang on, it's a good one. Final quarter after this on CISN.TV.
Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
I have a very active family, and those activities can lead to injuries. Whether on a soccer field or in a gym, accidents happen. For all imaging procedures like x-rays, CAT scans, or an MRI, we trust Iowa Radiology. They're professional, have the latest technology, and are really great with my kids. Got questions? Call or text today, or visit iowaradiology.com. See why more and more families choose Iowa Radiology. Their focus is our good health.
Back at Waukee for the final quarter, number 1 versus number 2. Number 2 has a 1-point lead over number 1. That's the rankings anyway. Waukee rated number 1, Johnston rated number 2. Johnston just their second ball game, but they're looking in pretty good shape here. Good form right now. As we start the fourth quarter, they'll have the ball, the 1-point lead. Into Jimfy on the block, turnaround, and she gets fouled. Might be Ernie. Let's see here. No, they're going to call it on Kelderman with the swipe. Third team foul, and the free throw is no good by Jimfy. Jimfy has 11 points here. That's her first free throw attempt of the night. And that one bangs home. And Johnston up by 2. Their biggest lead has been 4. Driving in, Kelderman. Now she'll drive it back. Tight defense by Riley. Ernie with it over to Kelderman. They're looking down low to Bartholomew, who's in there with 4 fouls. Kelderman in to Dinnebeer. Quickly picked up out there. Good defense by Hampton. And then a push is called. I think that'll be Nelk.
24,
Molly Nelk. Team's ace, so we'll be shooting from here on out for Waukee. And the first one is good by Lindsay Kelderman. Chance to tie it up here. And she does. That'll be our 4th tie here at 33. Just about a minute gone in the 4th quarter. Johnston with the ball. Buchan gets it off to Riley. Now back around. Buchan looking for Jimfy. She comes up high against Ernie. Bartholomew playing down there on the post with 4 fouls. They get it in to her, and man, good job on the defense there as Hampton took it up against her, knowing she had 4-person fouls. 3 is no good. Rebound, Ernie up between 2 defenders, no good. Gets it back out. Kelderman for 3, no good. And battle for it. The rebound is finally pulled down, double teamed. Picked up, they throw it up the floor. Here's Riley. Riley dishes it off. And the foul. I thought she walked there, but Ranke gets the bucket and 1.
34,
Megan Ernie with her 3rd. 4th team foul. Ranke hits the free throw. She's got 11. And they're back up by 3. Blocking foul called on Riley. That'll be her third.
On 23, Olivia Riley. Her third, team 9.
19 foul.
Lindsay Kelderman.
Lindsay Kelderman back to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. She's hit both of her free throws here tonight. And the Jinkster. Peyton Kelderman gets the rebound. Out to Ernie for 3. Good! Megan Ernie pops a 3. And we're tied again. 5th tie of the ball game. 6 minutes to play. Johnston brings it down. Up top was Ranke. Ranke gets it over to Buchan. Now Gymphy. She'll pull it out. Puts the 3. Wow! High arcer by Gymphy is good. That looked like it was going to come up short, but it goes down. And it's 39-36. 3-point lead by Johnston. Over on the wing to Ernie. Back to Dinnebeer. Peyton Kelderman. Looks to the cutters inside. Dinnebeer posting underneath on Ranke. And she's fouled on the floor, but it'll be shooting anyway. Excuse me, that was Hampton, I believe, with the foul. Yep. That is the 10th team foul, so it's double bonus from here on out. Dinnebeer to the line. Hits it. 14 for Dinnebeer. Gillick and Gosling in for Johnston. Abigail Jones in for Waukee. Dinnebeer with another free throw. Try to cut the lead to 1. Does. A 1-point lead for Johnston. Buchan brings it up, guarded by Kelderman. Over in the left wing. Gillick gets it back up top to Buchan. Trying to go to Gillick. And it's knocked out of bounds. And that was pretty aggressive by Reagan Bartholomew there with 4 personal fouls. She went right after that ball. Buchan gets it over to Gosling. Gosling to Gillick. Gillick looks for the cutter. Gymphy comes up to the top. Guarded by Ernie. Crosses over Ernie. Muscles her up. And Johnston, Chad Gillick wants a timeout here. Full timeout, so we'll take a break. 1-point lead for Johnston here about halfway through the 4th quarter on CISN.TV.
In Iowa, we grow corn. But to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn. But the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com.
Back to action. Waukee steals it away. Bartholomew on the inbound. Now goes down low to Kelderman. And Waukee takes a timeout. So this is a 30-second. We'll keep it right here. So far, it's a 7-7 4th quarter, and Johnston went into the 4th with a 1-point lead, so they hang on to that, 39-38. Tied at 10 after 1. A 4-point lead, the biggest of the game here, Johnston over Waukee at the half. And been a big defensive battle back and forth here. Neither team able to get out and run with the speed and size and length of both these teams. Just a back and forth. Chad Gillick took a timeout. Now Chris Guest takes a timeout. Going to do a little coaching here in this last 4:39. We'll see who's going to come out on top of this. So Waukee and the white will have the ball under their own basket on the baseline to throw it in. Set up. Dinnebeer comes through. Now they get it underneath the Bartholomew, up and good on the inbound play. Reagan Bartholomew, who sat out most of the game with foul trouble, comes back in and gives the lead back to Waukee by 1. Jillick over to Buchan. Gosling in there. Jimfrey's down low. Jillick up top now. Throw it on the wing to Buchan. Go over baseline to Gosling. Rotated around for 3. Good by Abigail. Or no, not Abigail Jones. That would be Allie Ranke. She's really come off the bench and given him a boost. So Johnston up by 2 on the drive. Dinnebeer ties it. Katie Dinnebeer ties it up. Our 6th tie. Pressure. They get it through there. Ranke brings it all the way down, fakes it, drives in, offensive foul called. Credit Ernie for standing in down there.
Foul on 30, Eileen Pankey.
Offensive, so they won't shoot, but Johnson's already in the double bonus here. So we're tied up, our 6th tie of the game. Dinnebeer with it. Looks for the high screen. Gosling picks her up. Throws it over to Jones. 3, Rick Helderman. No good. Rebound comes off to Jimfrey. Threes have not come easy tonight either as that defense extends out. Waukee at half of what they've been averaging in the first 3 games, and Johnston had 60 in their first game. Almost stripped from behind by Dinnebeer. Jimfrey is. Gosling looked at the 3. Now Dinnebeer all over. Almost got the 5 count. Coach Gillick calling for a foul there, and the referee says no. They've been letting a little pressure go. Now bounce pass inside Gosling. Goes baseline. Kicks it back in. Nice job. Good look there to Hampton. A good find, and it's 44-42 Johnston. Up by 2. Stolen away. Here comes Ranke. Up and good. Or excuse me, Hampton. 2 straight buckets by Hampton. There's a 3. It's short, and Hampton gets the rebound. So a little mini run here by Johnston. 4-point run puts them up. And Hampton, with the buckets there. There she is there. Up top to Ranke. Now they rotate it down inside the Jimfy, and they're going to call a hold before the shot. And that'll be Megan Ernie's 4th. And here comes Peyton Kelderman back in. So Ernie and Bartholomew both playing with 4 fouls for Waukee. They get it out to Jimfy. Under 2 minutes to play. Johnston with a 4-point lead. Jimfrey over. Now gets it back to Buchan. Buchan pulls it out over to Hampton. She tries to drive, gets it to Jimfy. And this is the way it's looked. Oh, almost stolen away by Dinnebeer. Not really stalling. They've been kind of playing this way against the defense all night here. We'll see. Waukee will have to extend it out maybe a little more. Try to get the steal. They do into the backcourt. They throw it to Buchan. Kelderman goes back there. Waukee has some fouls to give here. A couple yet. High pressure. Good job handling the ball. There's Gosling. Dumps it into Jimfrey. She'll kick it back out. Now back down baseline. Hampton up and misses it. Bartholomew with the rebound. Waukee comes down trailing by 4. Kelderman drives baseline, tries to cross over, has it stripped away. Jimfrey comes away with it. Great defense by Ranke. And a push called on Waukee. They're going to have to foul a little bit now here. Peyton Kelderman. Her first, the 16th foul, so they got one more to give before they're in the bonus. But a big opportunity missed there.
Timeout, Johnston.
Coach Gillick calls a timeout. So Waukee with 4 timeouts. 1 foul to give before they're in the bonus. Johnston with a 4-point lead, and that is a huge lead in this ball game. It's the biggest lead we've had here tonight, and it's been big because there's not been many runs either way with these two teams. Final here, Southeast Polk over Valley, 56-33, another CIML game there. Southeast Polk gets the win over Valley. And we're going to go down probably to the final seconds here on this one. Waukee needs to get the ball back like they did last time. We'll see if they foul right away or what they do on the inbound. Tight pressure. They get it into Jimfrey. And forcing that count. And there's a foul. We'll go against Megan Lance, who's in there.
24,
Megan Lons in for defense. 17 foul. So Ernie and Bartholomew come back in. They're playing with 4 fouls each. And we'll send Jimfrey through the free throw line for the 1-on-1. Misses the front end, but it's rebounded by Hampton. Kelderman, Lindsay with the foul. 8th team foul. Hampton to the free throw line. Hits it. She's had 2 big buckets here late to help give them the lead. That makes it a 5-point lead. Misses that one. Driving in is Bartholomew. She'll be fouled. And let's see if that's Jimfrey or... Yep, Jimfrey on the foul.
Her second. Shooting 2, Reagan Bartholomew.
Her second. Bartholomew will go to the free throw line. Misses the first one.
And the Johnston lineup, 24, Molly Milk for Waukee, 44, Natalie Gallagher.
Gallagher in for Waukee. Nelk in for Johnston as Waukee trying to go defense here. Bartholomew and Ernie with 4 fouls. Their second free throw is good by Bartholomew. Makes it a 4-point game.
Timeout, Waukee, 30-second timeout.
Waukee takes a 30-second timeout. That 5-point lead, the biggest here in the ball game. Back and forth battle here by these two teams. Johnston just their second game, but man, they're firing on all cylinders here. And of course, they know each other. These two teams have battled back and forth. And in the title game last year, Johnston winning. And 3 timeouts left for Waukee. They'll go full court pressure here. They need a turnover and a quick bucket. They get it into Jimfrey. And they collapse all over on Buchan. And she'll shoot. Lons gets her second foul, 19 foul. So Buchan goes to the line. 1 of 2 tonight from the line. She's got 4 points. Still the 1-and-1 here, and she misses that one, so that paid off. Waukee's got to score, and they throw it away. Just about to say they've got to score every time down. And a costly turnover there. Pass a little high. Now they get it in, and a quick foul. send Gosling to the line.
Foul at 10, Katie Dennebeer.
Katie Dennebeer with the foul. Her first big is the 10th team foul, though, and Gosling goes to the free throw line. She has not, let's see, hasn't shot one tonight, hasn't shot one on the year so far. And hits that one. So, what if one on the year, that'd be 100%, right? Yeah. Gosling hits both of them and puts the lead up to 6. Biggest lead of the night. Again, Waukee's got to get a score every time down with 30 seconds now to play. Dennebeer takes it all the way to the hoop and good. And they'll call a timeout. Full timeout. So 4-point ball game. We'll be back after this on CISN.TV.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
Here at Waukee, 4-point lead for Johnston, 25.9 to play. They'll take the ball out under pressure from Waukee. Waukee has 2 timeouts left, both teams in the double bonus here. So if Waukee fouls, Johnston has a chance. Oh, they throw it in and then they go to the line. They call a timeout quick as they got the steal going down. Waukee, Megan Lons came up with it. So, well, we'll take another full timeout here. And we'll take a break on CISN.TV.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here at Waukee, the Warriors have just gotten a turnover. They'll get the ball under their own basket, trailing by 4. Darn Danielson with you here on CISN.TV. As they're trying to at least tie this up, send it to overtime to get it in to Dennebeer. She'll drive all the way to the hoop, high off the glass, no good. Rebound comes off to Johnston. And that took a lot of time off the clock, if nothing else, and now they'll come down to shoot. So, Kelderman with her third personal. That's kind of academic at this point. This will come down. And Ranke, big off the bench tonight here for Johnston. Pops it. It's 15 points for her. Make it 16.
Johnson lineup 2, Isabella Balsley.
And the lead now 6. So now Waukee's got to hit some threes in a hurry. Dennebeer takes it down. Looks, kicks it across to Kelderman. She'll put up a 3. No good. Rebound comes off to Jimfrey, and that'll do it. As Johnston holds them off, 51-45 here to get the win. And Waukee their first loss of the season. In a great matchup tonight between these two teams. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll run down the scoring for you and wrap up the girls' half of the doubleheader after this on CISN.TV.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
I have a very active family, and those activities can lead to injuries. Whether on a soccer field or in a gym, accidents happen. For all imaging procedures like x-rays, CAT scans, or an MRI, we trust Iowa Radiology. They're professional, have the latest technology, and are really great with my kids. Got questions? Call or text today, or visit iowaradiology.com. See why more and more families choose Iowa Radiology. Their focus is our good health.
Back here at Waukee, Johnston has beaten Waukee in a real tight, close battle, 51-46 at 6-point lead. The biggest either team had here on the night. And we had, 6 ties throughout the evening here. We'll run down the scoring for you. First for Johnston, unofficially here, it was... let me add this. 15 for Jada Jimfy, 16 for Allie Ranke off the bench, 4 for Anna Gosling, 3 for Molly Nelk, 2 for Aaliyah Riley, 4 for Zoe Buchan, and 5 for Emma Hampton, 2 for Balsley for Johnston. For Waukee, led by Katie Dinnebeer with 19, 8 for Megan Ernie, 7 for Reagan Bartholomew, 6 for Peyton Kelderman, 5 for Lindsay Kelderman, and that's the scoring for Waukee. It was 10-10 after 1, 23-19 Johnston after 2, 32-31 Johnston after 3, and then the final 51-45 Johnston. Downs Waukee here. Give Waukee their first loss of the night. Waukee ranked number 1, Johnston number 2. Of course, Johnston only won game, so it's kind of hard to, knowing they're the defending state champion and that, but they've come out and showed, hey, we're going to be a force. We're going to try to defend the title here, so they came out. Good ball game. Lots of defensive action here. Johnston scored 60 in their first games, 51 here. Waukee been averaging 80 points a game. They get 45 here tonight and came down to just a couple key turnovers late, which you expect in a ball game like this. So the final here, 51-45, Johnston girls win. We'll take a little bit of a break here. We'll come back and we'll have the boys game coming up for you on CISN.TV.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. buy new, or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
A very active family, and those activities can lead to injuries. Whether on a soccer field or in a gym, accidents happen. For all imaging procedures like x-rays, CAT scans, or an MRI, we trust Iowa Radiology. They're professional, have the latest technology, and are really great with my kids. Got questions? Call or text today, or visit iowaradiology.com. See why more and more families choose Iowa Radiology. Their focus is our good health.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. Without question, the COVID-19 pandemic created many disruptive changes in our lives. Some of us got sick, jobs and income were compromised, it was difficult to even spend time with family and friends. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's Westside Auto Pro's commitment to quality service, and that will never change. We're here to make sure you get maximum performance and reliability from your vehicle. So as we all move forward, keep Westside Auto Pros in mind. You've been through enough. We'll make sure your car is the least of your worries.
Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand in hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Johnston, senior, number 3.
Welcome back to Waukee as we get ready for the second half of our doubleheader here tonight. Dar Danielson with you on CISN.TV. Johnston and Waukee. Johnston, one game in. Waukee has already played a few, so they're headed the game a bit with wins over Ankeny and Dowling. And they will be without Tucker DeVries tonight, I guess, who's in quarantine after coming in contact with someone who came into contact with somebody with COVID. So that'll be interesting here tonight, as they'll be without their top scorer, DeVries, coming in here tonight as Waukee will be without him, but we'll get you the starting lineups and all that coming up here tonight. A good close ball game in the girls contest as Waukee ends up winning, or excuse me, Johnston ends up winning that one 51-45. Waukee boys ranked number 1. The good thing about them is they have a lot of depth, so they are able to overcome something like that if they have somebody who is out of the lineup. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as we get going in this ball game. But let's take a break. We'll do that. We'll come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
At MidAmerican Energy, we put our energy into making communities stronger, safer, and ready for the future. We support STEM education and community safety, special events, and economic development activities. We energize our cities and towns just like we have for decades, all to help make your community the place where you want to build your business, your legacy, and your life. It's another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
After 35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford in
Waukee, number 1, Waukee taking on number 7, Johnston. And the boys match up here tonight. Johnston lost to Valley 64-61. While Waukee beat Ankeny 65-28 and Dowling 82-54. To start out 2-0, they're ranked number 1. Johnston 0-1, ranked number 7. And Johnston will be without Tucker DeVries tonight, as he is in quarantine. And should be a good ball game here. We'll see if the depth of Waukee helps him as we get ready for starting lineups. Talked with Activities Director Jim Dewey, and he said they're going to kind of stick with the limits that they've had here with fans, even though the governor has opened it up. They're going to kind of stay with that in the conference and see how that works. And here we go for starting lineups.
And the Warriors of Waukee. Waukee High School is committed to maintaining the highest level of sportsmanship possible at all athletic events. To achieve this goal, we ask that fans from both schools treat the players, coaches, and officials with respect. And secondly, for each of us to be courteous and considerate of our neighbors in the stands by what we do and what we say. Tonight's game officials, as assigned by the Central Iowa Metro League, are Mr. Dan Beating, Mr. Mark Flago, Mr. Matthew Roberts. Let's meet the cheerleaders for Waukee. Kayla O'Donnell, Shayna Hayes, Lauren Weber, Malia Rosenbaum, Amari Myers, and Amber Sheriff. Now it's time for the starters. First for the Dragons, number 3, Trey Lewis. Number 5, Stephen Kramer. Number 10, Reed Grant. Number 22, Carter Borwick. Number 44, Max Rocky. Head coach of the Dragons, Brian Brick.
There you have it, starting lineups. As we get ready for basketball here between these two teams. And Johnston at 61 coming in that first ball game for Waukee. They're averaging about, 70, just over 70 points a game here. So Ballou will step in to jump it up against Roquette. for Johnston. And Blue taps it back, and Kelderman will pick it up for Waukee. Over to Price Sanford. Back to Kelderman, gets a screen from Blue. Tried to kick it out, but it's knocked away by Reed Grant. Price Sanford will inbound it to Kelderman. Gets it over to Poppenberg, around to Kelderman again, now down low to Sanford, up no good. Peyton Sanford misses it. And here comes Johnston. Grant on the drive, stops against Price Sanford, throws it up and gets it to go. Reed Grant gets Johnston on the board to start it. Price Sanford looks into Ballou. He drives baseline, stops, puts it up, has it stripped, battle for it, and here comes Johnston with it. Grant with the ball, goes down baseline, now inside. Roquette backs in, blocked against the backboard by Ballou. 3 by Sanford, no good. Rebound comes off to Kramer for Johnston. Omaha Blue has a reach and a leap, and he showed up both that time to block that ball. Here's a fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Poppenberg. Calderman with it. Drives in, looks, gets it to Blue. He'll put up the, his foot on the line for 2. Thought it was going to be a 3, but the official said no, foot's on the line, which it was, kind of slid that toe up, and it's 2-2. Tie here, down the lane, up and good is Carter Borwick. Give Johnson the lead back. Poppenberg looks inside to Ballou, knocked away. Ballou comes up with it. Now kicks it out. Sanford for 3. Good. Peyton Sanford for 3. Gives Waukee their first lead of the ball game, a 1-point lead, as it were. Here's a 3 the other way, is good by Trey Lewis. Trey with the tray, we'll say, and Johnston back up by 2. Poppenberg in, back out to Sanford, over to Calderberg. He dribbles to the free throw line, kicks it out to Peyton Sanford. He's backing down, now kicks it out. Poppin gets off his hand to Calderman. Kelderman. I'll get it straight. Price Sanford kicks it out to Poppenberg for 3. Rolls around, a spinner, a lot of English on that one, and came out of there. Johnston will push the issue. Almost lose it, and they do. Price Sanford up to Peyton Sanford. 2-on-1 into Kelderman. Nice look. Kelderman off the assist, and we're tied again. Assist from Sanford. 7-all here. Not even a minute. Well, halfway through, I should say. Not even a minute away from halfway through, but we're down there almost close. Now taken away by Peyton Sanford. Has tried to go to Price, but coming down the lane to pick that off is Reed Grant. Quickly the other way with it. And Kramer decides not to attack, and Johnston wants a timeout. Things are getting a little too quick there, I think. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. So a good back and forth here as Brian Frick calls the timeout. Talk it over a little bit. Things were getting a little in a hurry here. And Justin Old talking it over with his team there. Tucker DeVries, who he set out in quarantine tonight. If you're watching, hello. As early back and forth between Johnston and Waukee. Johnston in the purple on the far side. Both these teams predominantly purple, but Waukee in the white home uniforms tonight. The colors, anyway, I should say, purple. Nice back cut, and he tried to dunk it. gets fouled, so he won't get the and one, but let's see if that's Ballou on the foul. I think so. No, it's Wyatt Heston. It was 32, not 23. Kramer goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Hits the first one. Breaks the tie. Kramer did not shoot a free throw in the first game. Hit 9 points there. He gets 2 for 2 and gives a 2-point lead to Johnston. To Ballou, top of the key, gets it over to Peyton Sanford. Pull up, good. Peyton Sanford has 5, and he ties it back up. Our third tie. Kramer looks, Grant on the drive against Price Sanford. Rolls off, no good. Rebound pulled out of there. Looked at the 3, now kicks it outside. Now down inside, and Peyton Sanford will be called for the hack, I think.
On 20, Peyton Sanford. His first team second.
Max Rakit shooting 2. First one rattles around, kisses off the glass.
In the Johnston lineup, 2, Jacob Runyon.
And Jacob Runyon, the 5'8 junior, in for Johnston. Rakit gets another free throw. Hits them both. And the Dragons back up to a 2-point lead. Biggest lead so far in the early going here, the first quarter. Price Sanford drives to the free throw line, spins, kicks it back out. Peyton Sanford for 3, short, rebound, pulled down by Trey Lewis. Drives in, Lewis leaves it short. Gets it back out. Kramer. Battled for it, knocked away, picked up by Kelderman. Back to Kelderman, over to Peyton Sanford. Coach calling the play on the sideline. They send Price Sanford through. Kelderman tries to throw it to Price Sanford, gets it there, now to Ballou on the block. Spins, fakes, puts it up short, gets his own rebound, loses it, now puts it back up and good. The Omaha Blue worked for that bucket and ties it up at 11. Johnston now on offense. Weave across the top. Man-to-man for Waukee. Trying to go down low. Blues in there, and a foul as a reach by Heston.
On 32, Wyatt Heston.
His second, third team foul.
Team third. In the Warrior lineup, 11, Blake Clevenberg.
Sends Runyon to the line to shoot 1 and try to complete the 3-point play and give them their biggest lead. He does.
In the Johnston lineup, 40, Ethan Raymond.
So Poppenberg back in for Waukee. Sanford will bring it up. He's got Ballou there giving him a little screen. Kelderman, Poppenberg, so they got the starting lineup back in. And a foul will be called. Offensive foul.
Foul on 23, Omaha Ballou.
On Ballou for the screen.
His first,
the 14th
Warrior lineup, 25,
foul.
Vance Piper.
On Waukee. Vance Pfeiffer into the lineup for Waukee here. Johnston on the drive, blocked by Pfeiffer. Long 3, no good. Rebound comes out long, picked up by Trey Lewis. Johnston out hustling Waukee a little bit on the boards right now on those long rebounds. Drive, kick over for three. Good by Keenan Peters. Excuse me, Borwick with the bucket. Johnson's built a 6-point lead here. There's a three, no good. Rebound knocked around. And it'll go back to Johnston. 1:01 to play here in the first quarter. A lot of substitutions early. And off to Trey Lewis. Then over to Runyon. And Reed Grant, and then they're calling an offensive foul here on Runyon, I believe.
Jacob Runyon.
Yep.
His first, team first.
First foul on Johnston. You got a technical foul on the bench, looks like.
Johnston bench.
So that will be the second team foul. And Peyton Sanford will come down to shoot the free throws. I think they like that call on the foul. We said something in quick whistle, and Sanford gets the rattler that goes down. He'll get one more. And gets two of them that were kind of heavy on the rim, but got the shooter's touch, I guess, there, and cuts the lead down to 4. And they'll get the ball back, so it could be costly here. Poppenberg inside Sanford, fakes, puts it up. Oh, rolls right off the lip there, and Raymond picks it up for Johnson. Trey Lewis with it now. They're working the offense, not attacking, probably try to go for one good shot here at the end of the quarter. Reed Grant, Price Sanford out on him. Gets it to Runyon. Peyton Sanford guarding him. He gets a little bit of a screen. Now pulls it back, 8 seconds, stops. Into the middle, throws it up, and he gets it to go. Warwick gets the bucket. And it's a 6-point lead after one. 19-13, Johnston over Waukee here on CISN.TV.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
After 35 years in the automotive industry, I had the opportunity to build on the American dream, just like Henry Ford did over 100 years ago.
Introducing the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Like Ford Motor Company, we're a family-led business guided by our core values of hard work, trust, honesty, and integrity.
People drive to Indianola to buy Fords.
The all-new DeArmond Ford, DeArmondFord.com.
Built for America, sold by DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Back at Waukee, Johnston with the 3-point lead, or 6-point lead, excuse me. Here, that's the biggest lead we've had. Johnston will get the ball to start the second quarter. Waukee playing without Tucker DeVries tonight, who's in quarantine. And Johnston tried to save it, and it goes into the backcourt. It was tipped, they say. Coach Ohl, wanted over and back on that. I don't think he might have been right. There's a fadeaway jumper, no good. Peyton Sanford has it. He fakes, drives down the lane, up, and he'll get fouled. Draw the two-shot foul.
By
Stephen Kramer with the foul. His first team third. Sanford goes to the line to shoot 2. He's got 7 of the 13 points here. Hits that one. Takes a couple more dribbles. Puts it right through. Johnston down. The foul called out front. We'll call that on Price Sanford.
His first team 5th of the half.
15 foul here on Waukee. Kramer with it. Gets it out to Grant. Grant will drive in against Sanford. Kicks it back out. Kramer stops and he shuffled the feet. So Waukee forces the turnover. Down by 4. Here they come. Pappenberg over to Price Sanford. They try to go down on the baseline to Peyton. Sanford is picked off. Quickly back the other way. Kick it out for 3. No good. Rebound knocked around. Comes right back out to Borwick. Right place, right time, but now it goes out of bounds to Waukee. Runyon will come back in for Borwick. Borwick, 7 points. Their leading scorer right now is spread out pretty good, though, between 6 guys. Price Sanford with it. Pappenberg. Ballou. Ballou pulls up, pops it. He's showing that he has range all over the place. Now the lead down to 2 as they've outscored them 4-0 here to start the second. And that one's a miss. Peyton Sanford rebounds it. Has Ballou on the run out. Didn't throw it though. Will keep it. Price Sanford. Looking for somebody. Now finds Kelderman. Poppenberg to Sanford to Kelderman. Looking for Ballou down on the block. Price Sanford pulls out for 3. Good! Price Sanford gives Waukee the lead here as it's an 8-0 run to start the second quarter. There's a drive and a miss, and it'll be a foul, blocking foul called.
On board, Kate Kelderman.
On Kelderman.
His first team 6.
6 team foul. Lewis looking for the first Johnston points here of the quarter. Misses. Lewis, that was his first free throw attempt of the season. He had 14 points in that opening game. He gets one there and gets him off to Schneid for the quarter. And we're tied again. 4th tie of the ball game. Kelderman back to Peyton Sanford. Ballou gives him a screen. Rolls out. Price Sanford gets it back out to his brother for 3. Off, no good. Rebound comes down to Runyon. Reed Grant. Bounce passes it in on the block. Ballou's down there in defense. I think he got a piece of that. Missed the shot. Hiroket. And Ballou comes down, has it skipped away. Here comes Wyatt Heston back in. And Ethan Raymond back in for Johnston. And we got a timeout here. Waukee takes a 30-second timeout. So Waukee came out of the halftime and went on a run there, 7-0 run to take a 1-point lead. Then Johnston came back and tied it up here with 1 point, but they've outscored them 7-1 here to start the second quarter. Again, playing without Tucker DeVries tonight. That's going to be something you might see throughout the season. Different players. So Waukee will inbound on the far side. Wyatt Heston in there. Price Sandifort, Peyton Sandifort, Kelderman, who gets the ball in Omaha blue. Peyton Sandifort, they clear out. He goes down the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes off to Johnston. Screen there for Runyon. He gives it up, and travel called. As Borwick looked in there, saw a lot of size with Wyatt Heston and Omaha blue and tried to do something with it, but pulled the pivot foot. Here comes Waukee with a chance to take the lead. We have not led much so far. Heston drives, kicks it out. Kelderman for three. Good! Cade Kelderman with 5 points and gives Waukee 3-point lead. Turnaround jumper, no good. Ballou had the rebound and stripped away, but it's going to go out of bounds back to Waukee. As he was stripped by Borwick, but Borwick couldn't tight rope the baseline. And now here comes Waukee. Heston. Sanford to Kelderman. Working the double post down there. Tried to get it in and picked off. Now they throw it up the other way. Almost thrown away. And then he's on the line over there. Is Reed Grant. And back in is Trey Lewis replacing Raymond or Johnston. So Waukee will come down with a chance to build on what is their biggest lead, 3 points here. Or excuse me, Waukee with a chance to build on their lead. Inside to Ballou. Ballou up, reverse is good. Ballou with 8 points. 3, no good. Wyatt Heston with the rebound. Sandifort brings it down. He'll take it all the way across, kicks it to his brother. He throws it to Heston. Now they rotate it back around. Sandifort, Peyton. Gets it to Price. He pulls up at the elbow. Good. Price Sanford. Waukee starting to get the offense cooking now. On a 7-0 run since that 2020 tie. And a 7-point lead. Waukee bench clapping. They like what they're seeing out there on their teammates. A drive, kick outside to Runyon. Now they'll try to rotate it around. Johnston needs a basket. Kramer down. Ballou got a piece of that one, I believe. That's like his third block tonight. Heston looked at the three. Now they leave him open. He'll drive the lane. Runner up and good off the glass. Wyatt Heston gets in the scoring show here. 9-0 run by Waukee. They want a 30-second timeout, so Waukee finally got the offense going there and the defense both. And Johnston calls the timeout to try to talk it over, figure out how they can stop this from rolling here. Outscored 9-1 to start the second quarter after they led 19-13. They led by 6 after 1. But Waukee now up by 9. And out of the timeout, Johnston will take it in. Borwick gets it into Reed Grant. Johnston with a lone free throw here in the second quarter. Kramer, and he travels with it. Defense paying off right now for Waukee. (16-1). They've outscored them. Over Pappenberg to Price Sandiford. Gets it to Payton. Now back to Price. Lobbed it into Ballou. He goes up and dunks it. Ballou with 6 points here in the second quarter. And it's 31-20 Waukee. Up top with it on the drive, kick out, looked at the three, now drives in, and he walks. Ballou got a hand on that, and he couldn't keep a handle, and he ended up walking and turning it over here. Here comes Waukee. They've held Johnston to 1 point in the quarter.
On 10, Reed Grant. His first, team fourth.
Reed Grant's first, the 14th foul on Johnston. Coming up on a minute to play. Here. They kick it out, Ballou to Sanford. And it's short. Price Sanford gets the rebound of his brother's miss. Now pulls up. Rattles around, no good, and Payton almost was able to tip that in. And now Johnston will bring it up. They have not got a field goal here in the second quarter. One free throw. Behind the back, up, and finally on the drive is Kramer. And Waukee up by 9. Payton Sanford with 5. He'll drive, pull up, rattles and gets the kiss off the glass at the buzzer. Makes it 33-22 at the half. We'll take a break, come back, and run down the first half scoring after this on CISN.TV.
A very active family, and those activities can lead to injuries. Whether on a soccer field or in a gym, accidents happen. For all imaging procedures like x-rays, CAT scans, or an MRI, we trust Iowa Radiology. They're professional, have the latest technology, and are really great with my kids. Got questions? Call or text today, or visit iowaradiology.com. See why more and more families choose Iowa Radiology. Their focus is our good health.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. Without question, the COVID-19 pandemic created many disruptive changes in our lives. Some of us got sick, jobs and income were compromised, it was difficult to even spend time with family and friends. But one thing hasn't changed, and that's Westside Auto Pro's commitment to quality service, and that will never change. We're here to make sure you get maximum performance and reliability from your vehicle. So as we all move forward, keep Westside Auto Pros in mind. You've been through enough. We'll make sure your car is the least of your worries.
Hi, I'm Chris with Fireplace Superstore. Fall's upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. These are ideal for your new construction project, for your remodeling project, or for removing your old wood-burning fireplace and replacing it with a new Heat and Glow high-efficient gas direct vent. Come see us today at Fireplace Superstore, 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
Here at Waukee, it's halftime, 33-22. The Waukee boys leading Johnston at the half. And joining us is Waukee girls head coach Chris Guess. And, well, that was a back-and-forth battle, pretty much like you expected, wasn't it?
Just almost real similar to the state championship last year.
Came down to one or two possessions here or there, didn't it?
Well, we took the lead at 42-40, and we did not, I can't remember if we took a three in the corner. They tied it up at 42. We still had a possession.
Yeah.
We didn't take a bad shot. We could have been maybe a little more patient, but overall, when you look, it's a high-level game. It was definitely there for the taking. But when you play a game like this, and you have one or two spurts, is going to be the difference in a game. And Johnston did what they needed to do to win tonight, and we didn't get it done. So it's back to the drawing board.
Yeah, well, and a lot of defense there, too. And, they kind of let it go, but I thought they called it fairly consistency throughout, didn't they, with defensively?
For the most part.
I should never ask a coach about that stuff. But and then I thought maybe you guys had 3 games, they had 1 that maybe, but they came right out and really didn't look like any rust at all in playing here.
No, it's, when you've got, I believe it was Tanky, Allie Tanky, number 30. She comes off the bench tonight, and she hits 3 threes. I believe she ends up with 13. When you're getting that kind of support off the bench, and then, of course, when you look at us, when 2 or 3 early fouls on Reagan Bartholomew takes one of our primary players out of contention where she can't be as aggressive, can't be assertive offensively or defensively, that really kind of hand-ties us a little bit. And then, we only had 39 shot attempts, I think, unofficially for the game. And, there's been games in the past where, maybe that's a half.
Yeah.
And so, the tempo, to get to the state tournament, to be a high-level team in our conference, in our division of our conference, you have to be able to play multiple styles. You have to be able to execute. You have to be able to defend. And tonight we did that most of the game. We just didn't finish it.
But you also, talking about that with Bartholomew, get 4 early, you have some depth, too, that you're building, too. And
we do.
That's a key that you got to have, too, isn't it?
No question about it. We had Cameron Weirs came off the bench and Dowling on Monday night had a tremendous game. Sadie Moss came off the bench, and we got the interior depth we're building. Natalie Gallagher, Megan Lands, and Abigail Jones. It's just a matter of, this is game 4 of the season here.
Yeah.
And when you're playing a team like Johnston, a number 1, number 2 team here, that's a high-level game to have right off the chute. And, of course, it's only Johnston's second game.
Yeah, and I know it's a cliche that you say even in a regular season, well, it's what you do at the end of the year. But
right.
And with this year, it's so much more with the COVID and not knowing, and the schedule's so weird. But
sure.
You got to play and just keep improving, don't you?
You do. At this point, this was a great game to play. And I was talking with Chad before the game. It was a great game to play at this time in the year to see where you're at and to give your, expose weaknesses, give you a chance to continue to, improve your team and to, be ready here in about 4 weeks.
Yeah, because too, some of these other teams, you're going to play them, and sometimes they may not be at the full strength. And when you're playing them at the time, and maybe a whole different team at the end of the year, too, isn't it?
Very positive. Just like you said, you got to worry about yourself. You got to stay healthy, do the right things, and then hopefully that gives you a chance to have a full squad and continue to improve and get better.
Overall, the season so far, thoughts on it?
Oh, we're very, very fortunate to have the kids that we do. We got 4 seniors going on to play basketball next year. Katie Dennebier, Drake, followed by the Kelderman sisters going to Northwest Missouri State, and then Megan and Ernie going to Fort Hays State. So we're very fortunate that those kids are signed, sealed, and delivered. And then we have, an outstanding junior kid with Abigail Jones and Reagan Bartholomew. They're going to have opportunities to go on to school too and play. So it's just a matter right now of getting rotations, finding roles, and learning how to play multiple styles of tempos. And, hopefully we can improve on this tonight. And, it's just those little things that we saw tonight. Couple of offensive rebound putbacks, a couple of turnovers in key possessions, and managing situations maybe a little bit better.
And hopefully you get some games in a row here because you get into rhythm, don't you, as you go. That's probably the biggest thing. If you have a game and then you don't have a couple and kind of getting into rhythm. And I know even back when I played, it just if you win or even if you lose, you want to get right back out there and
no question
and do it again, don't you?
Unfortunately, we were supposed to play tomorrow night. Or tomorrow afternoon, and we don't get to play. So I think our boys are still scheduled to play Roosevelt, but we don't get to play. So our next game is Tuesday night with the Urbandale, and then next Friday with Southeast Polk. So we got another tough week coming up, and we'll get back to work tomorrow and see what happens.
All right. Well, we appreciate you. We always win, lose. You come up and talk with us, and it's just fun to be out and having a chance to play, and hopefully we'll get through this and get to the other side and keep playing on here this season.
We're fortunate to get a chance to compete. A lot of schools don't get to, so and it was a lot of fun, and we're getting there.
All right,
baby steps.
Thank you, Coach.
All right,
Chris Guess here at Waukee. We'll take a break. Come back and have the second half of this boys' ball game here after this on CISN.TV. Thanks, man.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
I have a very active family, and those activities can lead to injuries. Whether on a soccer field or in a gym, accidents happen. For all imaging procedures like x-rays, CAT scans, or an MRI, we trust Iowa Radiology. They're professional, have the latest technology, and are really great with my kids. Got questions? Call or text today, or visit iowaradiology.com. See why more and more families choose Iowa Radiology. Their focus is our good health.
We'll start second half action here. Waukee with the basketball. They outscored Johnston 20-3 in that second quarter to take this 11-point lead. And first shot, Kelderman is up. Baluk ties up. In there, ties up Roquette, and it'll be alternate possession to Johnston. Thanks to Chris Guess. He's a guy who comes up and he'll talk to you win or lose, draw, whatever. But a good ball game and tonight, and knows they got to go back at it. Just play here or there, and that ball game where ends up Johnston wins it 51-45 over Waukee, and the lead was barely a point or two throughout the whole game. There's a quick pass back inside. Roquette going against Blue. Around him, gets around him. Nice move. Roquette with the bucket. He's got 4 here. So already a little better production than they had in that second quarter. Kelderman. Now over to Sanford, Peyton Sanford from Price Sanford, and Peyton Sanford hits the bucket. for 3. He had 11 in the first half. Omaha Blue with 10. Drive down the lane, stop. And get it out to Reed Grant. Grant drives, stops, and knocked away by Peyton Sanford. He'll come up, doesn't get it to go. Price Sanford gets the rebound, pulls it back out of there. He'll pull it up, misses. And I think Peyton Sanford will get called for the foul on the rebound.
Well, on 20, Peyton Sanford.
His second, first of the half on Waukee. So it's Carter Borwick in there, Reed Grant, Steve Kramer. That's Max Roquette. And there's Borwick, short, rebound to Peyton Sanford. He looks up the floor, now bounce passes it into Ballou. Ballou in the middle, turns, and he gets bellied out of there before he gets a shot off. Roquette with the foul, his first. Roquette.
His first, team first.
His first and the team first here, the second half. Price Sanford drives in, and he gets fouled by Reed Grant. Johnston trying to muscle him a little bit to stop that drive, and they get called for the fouls. On two fouls in a row there. Into Price Sanford, lobs it into Peyton. Peyton backs in, turns, kicks it out for 3. No good. By Poppenberg. Quick drive by Lewis. And a blocking foul will be called on Poppenberg. Blake Poppenberg is first. Team second. And offensive foul push-off they're going to call there off the screen on Trey Lewis. It's his first, the team's third now. He had a 12-point lead for Waukee. Valley over Southeast Polk 40-29 at the half in the boys' game over there. Handoff up top. Now back over. Lewis. Trey Lewis drives. Man, swatted by Ballou and picked up. It's his fourth block, I believe. And Ballou tries to step through and gets fouled. And that'll be Steve Kramer. Second, fourth team foul. And Waukee will get the inbound of their own bucket. Reed Grant races back down there. And push foul on the inbound against Carter Borwick. Johnston's racked up 5 already here, just 3 minutes into the third quarter. Poppenberg. And again, Tucker DeVries not playing tonight. Quarantining. Poppenberg across the top to Price Sanford, over to Kelderman, looking for Peyton Sanford. And Price drives in, lobs it to Peyton, and he's on the out-of-bounds line over there. I think sometimes they step on the out-of-bounds on that far side a little more because there's no fans there. It's all kind of, you kind of lose your depth sometimes a little bit. We've seen a couple of that here in the boys and the girls game where you get on that far sideline and those rows are empty there and you kind of lose a little bit of the depth of where you're at, I think. I don't know. 1:30. Here's 3 short. And the rebound comes off to Price Sanford. Looking to get it to Peyton. Halfway through the third quarter now. Peyton Sanford puts up a three. It's good. His second three. He's got the 2 threes are his 2 threes are the 6 points here for Waukee in the third. Drive and a kick. Waukee with the bucket. He's got all 4 of Johnston's points in the third. That's on Trey Lewis, his second, team 6. So Waukee's going to be in the bonus here pretty soon. Next foul. Peyton Sanford drives, kicks to Kelderman. Back to Sanford. Kelderman penetrates, runner, no good. Rebound pulled down by Borwick. Over to Kramer. He drives in against Sanford, kicks it out. Borwick looking for some room there. Gets it to Kramer. Grant drives. Gets it up through by Ballou. Somehow. And lead down to 11. Sanford loses the handle for a minute, and a tie-up. Arrows pointing to Waukee. So they'll get the ball back. Jacob Running, 5'8" junior in. For Johnston. Waukee gets it on the alternate possession. They'll get it under their own basket with an 11-point lead, 2.5 to play in the third. Johnston led by 6 after 1. And then it was a 20-3 second quarter for Waukee. Heston over to Sanford. Back to Heston for 3. No good. A rebound. Price Sanford gets rattled around, but Trey Lewis comes up with it. Looked like Price Sanford got fouled there. He got bumped off the ball. Lewis drives and sneaks through for the bucket. It's been a while since Waukee's had a bucket here. Lead is down to 9. Lewis steals it. Trying to get it out of there, and then the tie-up will now go to Johnston. And Poppenberg will come back in for Waukee. And Johnston will get it on the alternate possession. They chipped away at that lead. They kick it out. Being kind of patient here. Grant out for 3 is good by Runyon. And the lead's down to 6 here. Johnston wants a timeout, a full timeout. We'll take a break here on CISN.TV.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Here at Waukee, Johnston has outscored Waukee 11-6 in the third quarter to cut the lead down to 6 points. Waukee had pulled out, led by 11. Now have the lead cut back down. Waukee will get the ball after the timeout. Here, again playing without Tucker DeVries tonight. Price Sanford with it. Over to Peyton Sanford. Blues in there along with Wyatt Heston. Price Sanford kicks it back out. Three, rattles out, no good. Blue can't get the rebound. It's pulled down by Reed Grant. Johnston here having a good quarter so far. A chance to cut the lead even more here. Go over to Trey Lewis. Let's see if they're going to play for one now. Lewis drives in, kicks it over to Runyon. Come across to Kramer. Back to Runyon. Better work it down. Six. Drives, kicks. Luquette drives in, back out for three. No good at the buzzer. Lewis missed it. And it'll be 39-33 after three. Back with the fourth quarter after this on CISN.TV.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
Back here at Waukee, Johnston outscores Waukee 11-6. In that third quarter, they got the lead down to 6. They had a chance with the final shot there at the end of the quarter, couldn't get one to go. Waukee will start with the ball to start the fourth quarter. They're in the white, Johnston in the purple. Darting Angelson with you on CISN.TV. Randy punching the buttons on the control board as Waukee looking to get a split here. Good, close, tight ball game in the girls' game that Johnston ends up winning. 51-45. There's a drive. Price Sanford goes to the hole. And that's the first bucket by anybody for Peyton Sanford here in the second half. Peyton Sanford had 2 threes. That's all that Waukee got in that third quarter. There's a drive up and good by Reed Grant. His first bucket since the first quarter. He's got 4 and carried the ball. They call on Kelderman. And now chance to cut it down again. Grant drives in, kicks it out. Kramer. Grant, the 6'2 senior, gets a screen from Lewis. Drives against Price Sandiford. Tried to throw it across. He saw the man over there, but quick hands by Ballou. Knocked it down and out. Probably would have been an open 3 look. They'll lob it into Kramer. Back over for Lewis for 3! Another tray for Trey Lewis. And we've got a 3-point ball game here. And all of a sudden, Johnston has come back. Peyton Sanford drives in, gets it to Ballou under the basket, knocked away. As the offense in the second half has consisted of 2 buckets by Peyton Sanford, 2 threes, and a 2 by Price. Now Peyton Sanford drives the lane, no good. Rebound. Waukee pulls it down for Johnston. Lewis drives and kicks. Over to Grant. Borwick drives in, pulls it back against Heston. Now back to Lewis. Lewis pulls up, banks it home. Trey Lewis with 5 straight points. We got a 1-point ball game. 7-2. Johnston has outscored Waukee here. Waukee wants a timeout. They're going to take a full timeout. We'll take a full break here. I'll take a break anyway on CISN.TV.
Chevy Bonus Cash, plus GM Card Bonus Cash, plus Conquest Cash, plus you can redeem your unused Cyber Cash at Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. And we have new inventory arriving daily. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, WaukeeChevy.com.
Here at Waukee, Johnston coming back from down 11. And at the half, they've cut it down then to 6 after the third quarter, and now they've got it down to 1 here with 5:37 to play in the ball game. Outscoring Waukee 7-2. Waukee having trouble finding some scoring opportunities here in the second half. Peyton Sanford with 2 threes. Price with a 2. Peyton with the ball. And they get it to Poppenberg to Heston. Poppenberg guarded closely by Lewis. Get it off to Price Sanford. Waukee doing a good job on Ballou down there. Now Peyton Sanford drives in, pulls up at the elbow. He was fouled, though, before the shot. And he'll be shooting a 1-and-1 because that's the bonus now. Foul goes against Steve Kramer.
His third, team 7th.
His third, 7th-team foul. Peyton Sanford to the free throw line. For the 1-and-1. Right through. He'll get the bonus. That's 18 points for him. 5 of 5 for the free throw line. Get one more. And that one rattles a little bit, but it drops just the same. And the lead back up to 3 for the Warriors. They're trying to go to 3-0. Johnston trying to get their first win of the young season. They're 0-1. And got an injury there as Reed Grant went down there on the baseline. He gets up, gingerly walks over, and he's going to stay in, looks like. Going to walk it off, came down. I think he hit his elbow and his knee there. But he's going to stay in the ball game. Now drives, and nope, he got drew the foul.
On 20, Peyton Sanford. His third, team third.
Peyton Sanford's the third team foul here, so no shots on that one. Grant with it for three. Good! Reed Grant rises up for three, and we're tied at 43 all. Into Ballou, and he gets fouled as he goes up. I think he wanted to dunk that, and he came down awkwardly.
On 44, Max Rocky.
Max Rocky with the foul. Second, the 8th team foul. One thing about Ballou, when he's down there under the basket, he always tries to make sure he's going to go up and dunk it if he can. And that time got undercut a little bit. So he'll come to the free throw line. He has not scored. Well, I guess he did. He had one bucket here in the second half. Puts it up. Shooting 78% coming in. Hits that free throw. So that gives him 13. Breaks the tie. And he'll get one more. And right through. So he converts the 2 free throws to give Waukee a 2-point lead. He's got 4 of their 6 points in the fourth quarter, 14 overall. There's a 3 long. Peyton Sanford with the rebound on the other side. And taken away. Lewis, long 3, short. Rebound by Price Sandiford. Waukee a chance to build now on the lead. Johnston's played some good defense here in the second half. Again, they trap Poppenberg. Ballou comes up, look at the 3. Back to Heston. Now they go over to Price Sanford. He comes around the screen. Poppenberg goes one way, comes back the other, gets it off to Ballou, and he'll be called for the offensive foul. And they say he was out of control and charged him with the offensive foul, his second 14th foul here on Waukee. So Johnston holding it close now, under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. They trailed by 11 at the half. Backing in, reverse layup, good by Reed Grant. Grant has 7 points here, and he's tied it up. 7 points in the fourth quarter. 3 by Sandiford, short. Lewis with the rebound for the Dragons. Looking to knock off Waukee here. Tucker DeVries not playing tonight in quarantine. Grant drives, stops, fade away, good! Reed Grant is feeling it. Gives Johnston the lead. Timeout, Waukee. 30-second timeout. So Johnston led by 6 after 1. Waukee raced away to a 33-22 halftime lead. Then they led by 6 after 3, and now Johnston's come back and leads by 2 here with 1:55 to play in the fourth quarter. And led by 9 points by Reed Grant in the fourth, 5 points by Trey Lewis. Reed Grant at 6'2", Trey Lewis at 5'8". Two of the shorter players out there on the floor, but they've been leading the comeback here. Well, each of them has a 3 here in the fourth. Now Waukee will get the ball, inbound the ball. They throw it into the backcourt to Kelderman. Sanford, Kelderman, Ballou, and Heston. Heston now drives. Oh, doesn't get it to go. That would have been an and one, but he'll get 2 shots. Carter Borwick with his second foul, 19 foul, so we'll be in the double bonus. Waukee will be from here on out. Heston to the free throw line, short. Heston had not shot a free throw coming into this game. Gets the second one, cuts the lead to 1. Here, Johnston with a 1-point lead in the ball. See if Waukee ramps up the pressure here. Nobody really in any foul trouble. Peyton Sanford has 3. Now they come with the trap, Peyton and Price, to get it out of that trap. And Waukee also has 3 fouls to give right now. Oh, Price Sanford knocks it away. Heston comes up with it, and then he gets fouled. I think Reed Grant might have fouled him. No, they're going to call it on Borwick, his 3rd, 10th. Now we're in the double bonus here for Waukee, and Heston will go to the line. He was 1 of 2 there, just his last trip, just a couple minutes ago. And he pops that one. Calmly ties the game with that one, and a chance to put the Warriors up by 1 with 1:13 to play. 6'7" senior Wyatt Heston off the bench, pops. Found the range, 3 of 4 free throws now for Heston. Waukee with a 1-point lead. Reed Grant directing traffic. Gets it to Roquette. Over to Lewis, and timeout called by Johnston. 1:01 to play. They're going to call a full timeout. We'll take a break. Stick with us on CISN.TV.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn. But the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
The first game came down to the final minute, and this one is going to be the same here. Johnston girls took the first one 51-45. And this one, Waukee, the boys 48-47, 1:01 to play. Dart Danielson with you here on CISN.TV. Thanks for watching tonight. As the Warriors playing without Tucker DeVries, one of their stars. Tonight he's in quarantine. And Johnston coming back from 11 down at the half, 6 down after 3. They took a lead for a bit there. And now Waukee has taken the lead back. Lewis, he's been one of the guys that's really got him back into this. He drives and draws the foul. And they're just attacking the basket. Trey Lewis. Poppenberg with the foul. That's only the 5th team foul here on Waukee. Trey Lewis will shoot 2. And he gets a bounce in the go to tie it here and a chance to take the lead. Lewis with 6 points in the 4th quarter, 12 points overall. And Kelderman back in for Waukee. Second free throw is through, gives Johnston a 1-point lead. Here comes Waukee. Sanford to Sanford. Gets it off. 3, no good. Rebound to Lewis. They have a couple fouls to give, and they come in and foul right away, and Kelderman falls down into Borwick. Nothing went there. I think that's just the way it happened. Second, the 6th team foul now, so with 30 seconds, they got one more to give to put Johnston in the 1-1. If they don't get a steal here on the inbound, we'll see if they foul. They throw it back, and they call a foul on Johnston. Reed Grant gets called for his 3rd offensive foul, so they won't shoot, so timeout Waukee. Wow. So, they called a full timeout, so we'll take a break here. Be back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Winds know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
We're at Waukee. The Warriors down 1 to Johnston, 29.5 seconds to go. A foul gives them the ball back. It was an offensive foul, so they won't shoot. Had it been a defensive call, they would be at the line for 2, but Waukee takes a timeout here. Have the ball, trailing Johnston. They've been without Tucker DeVries tonight, one of their stars, one of their leading scorers. They had led by 11 at the half, led by 6 after 3, and the Johnsons battled back here. Price Sanford throws it into the backcourt to his brother, Peyton. Here we go. Each team has a timeout left. Oh, they try to get it to Ballou, and it's thrown away. So now they can come in. They can foul here. They'll bring Poppenberg back in for Heston. So we're going to see some pressure. They got him in the corner. It's not a good place for them to throw the ball in. The official's saying, hey, come down. And Kramer's trying to get up as high as he can there because he knows that corner slot. And they finally get it in, almost throw it away, and then a foul will be called. That was a nice piece of acting there by Runyon, who's moving around looking for the foul. And they give that on Sanford, which is his 4th. So that could be interesting here, too, if he gets fouled out with 17.6 seconds to play. 1-1 for Runyon. And misses it. Peyton Sanford with the rebound. Gets it to Price Sanford. Drives in, gets it back to Heston. timeout, Waukee. 7.5 to play. Let's keep it right here. Waukee's final timeout. Well, they're full timeout. Let's take a break. Stick with us. We'll see what happens here after this on CISN.TV.
Focus. To define what is most important and commit yourself fully. It's why at Fairway, only the best meat makes the cut. Our fresh fish is full of flavor, and our produce is picked with incredible care. It's why we have fewer aisles, greater savings, and the most personal service. At Fairway, our focus is and always will be giving you the best in meat and grocery.
Here at Waukee, Dar Danielson with you. 7.5 seconds to go. Let's reset it. Johnston up by 1. Waukee's in the double bonus. They will have the ball. They took their final timeout. They don't have any timeouts left. They just need a 2 here. And they can win it with a 2. Any foul by Johnston is a 2-shot foul right now. Waukee's in the double bonus. Johnston has 1 timeout left. Price Sanford will inbound it. He gets it to Peyton Sanford. He kicks it back out to Price, and he walked with it. He traveled with it. So now Waukee will have to get a steal or foul right away. Let's keep it. We'll keep it here this time, as it's the last time out for Johnston. 3.2 seconds to go here. So you got to foul right away. Unless you get a steal on the inbound, you got to foul immediately because you don't have a lot of time. Waukee has no timeouts. Down by 1. If they foul, it's a 1-and-1. So you almost really want to foul before they even get the ball in and let any time run off the clock, because then with 3.2, if you get a rebound, or even if they make 2 shots, you can come down and hit a 3 and send it to overtime. So they're talking over Justin Ohl in the huddle right now. And on the other side, Brian Frick trying to draw it up as to what's going to happen here. Valley beats Southeast Polk 70-51. And here we go. Johnston to try to get it in. They get it in. Lob it up. Foul. And that'll be a 2-shot foul. But there's .1 to go either way. You almost want to miss this, and then they got to get the rebound and turn and throw it. Foul goes on Kelderman, his third.
Rocky shooting 1-1.
Misses the first one. I'd still almost say miss the second one, because if you make it, you get a chance to throw it down for a catch and shoot. But if you miss it, they got to grab it and put it in there, and he does. And that's it. Johnston's pulled the upset. 49-48. And they get the win without Tucker DeVries, of course. And Johnston heads off the court here as they come back from 11 down at the half to get the 1-point win over Waukee. We'll take a break, come back and wrap up the scoring, wrap up the ballgame after this on CISN.TV.
In Iowa, we grow corn. But to us, corn is more than a cash crop. It's part of who we are. Corn supports our livestock, helping our animals thrive. Corn fuels us. Ethanol powers our state as we push towards a clean, burning future. Corn nourishes us. It gives us an abundance of good food that nourishes our families, helps our student athletes grow stronger. In Iowa, we grow corn. But the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Iowans know that winter means snow, ice, and freezing temps. Severe weather can make the roads downright dangerous. Truck Equipment Incorporated has the toughest work equipment that can stand up to the harshest conditions. Look for Western brand snowplows, quality you can count on. Buy new or utilize our repair services. We'll order new parts for same-day pickup or delivery. And now you can shop from home with our virtual showroom. Go to truckequipment.com today.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Fall is upon us and fireplace season is here, and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
At Waukee High School, the final here tonight, Johnston with the big comeback, down 11 at the half, and they end up winning by 49-48, outscoring Waukee 16-9 in the fourth quarter to take the win here tonight over Waukee. And run down the scoring for you. First for Johnston, Trey Lewis with 13 points, 7 of those coming in the fourth quarter, 11 for Reed Grant, and let's see, there was 9 of those coming in the fourth quarter, 6 for Max Rakit, 6 for Jacob Runyon, 6 for Steve Kramer, 7 for Carter Borwick. For Waukee, 19 for Peyton Sanford, Omaha Blue with 14, and then 5 apiece for Price Sandiford, Wyatt Heston, and Cade Kelderman. Tucker DeVries did not play tonight for Waukee, but it was Johnston 19-13 after 1. Then Waukee 33-22 at the half, outscored them 20-3 in that second quarter. Then 39-33 at the half. Waukee was up. Then 49-48 as we had a couple ties late in the game at 48, and then I got a free throw there, and Johnston holds on to win it. Waukee had a shot with around 7 seconds to go, but could not get it to go. Had a turnover, and then ended up having to foul. So Johnston pulls off the upset here over Waukee. They go to 1-1 on the season. Waukee drops to 2-1. Couple great ball games tonight as the Johnston girls hang on and beat the Waukee girls 51-45. So Johnston goes home with the sweep tonight over Waukee in a couple good ball games. Thanks for watching here tonight on CISN.TV. Keep an eye on our website for upcoming games we'll have for you here. And that's going to wrap it up on CISN.TV.